Today, we're all about mobile gaming, mobile phones, and iPhone 10 accessories. It's time for Unboxed Daily. Welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm your host, Jason. As always, it is a pleasure to see you. How are you doing today? You feeling good? Getting enough vitamins? I certainly hope so. Today, as always, we're bringing you the best videos from the world of product reviews and unboxings. Any thoughts or questions? Leave me a comment or tweet at us at GetUnboxed. This past holiday season, Nintendo released special editions of the 2DS XL. Now, what's important to note is that these new special editions aren't necessarily functionally any different than the regular 2DS XL. They just look really good, and I really like them. And I am super excited to show you the new Pikachu 2DS XL that got released, as shown by Kevin Kenson in this awesome and incredibly good-looking unboxing video.
Now, real quick, something that we did find while kind of getting prepped for this video, like I said, Nintendo has done a ton of Pikachu-themed stuff. And if you love Pikachu, but you don't feel like spending all your money on buying a whole nother 2DS XL all over again, they have made lots of cool cases for the regular 2DS XL. I think it works really well with this white one in particular. Let's go ahead and get this snapped on. Look at that. You even get a little full-body Pikachu just hanging out.
If you're a Pokemon fan, there is also a Pokeball 2DS XL. Totally cool, absolutely worth checking out. Also worth checking out on the mobile gaming side of things, the GPD Win 2. Now this is a small pocket-sized foldable computer that runs Windows 10. It's the second version of this kind of computer, and it handles emulation of old school games surprisingly well. If you want to know more, here's a little take from the video that Linus from Linus Tech Tips did, where he's showing off all the different capabilities of this foldable computer.
This is Star Fox Assault running on a GameCube emulator without any problems, 60 FPS at the original resolution, so that's at 480. Less demanding titles can actually run enhanced at GPD's native 720p resolution, and it goes pretty much without saying that it works really well for SNES, N64, PSX via RetroArch, but we were actually pretty surprised to see that it works reasonably well with PlayStation 2 games even.
Now it's worth noting, all the ROMs that you see in any sort of emulation setup, they can be a lot of fun, and it's really cool to see that old school nostalgia played on a modern set of hardware, but it is technically a legal gray area. So, buyer, or rather downloader, beware. It's been a little while since we've talked about the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. Now, this was supposed to be the phone that put Huawei on the North American map, but because of a number of logistical issues, it's kind of been relegated to the back burner. That doesn't mean, however, that it doesn't have a tremendous number of fans in the tech community. And to show that off, we've got Mr. Mobile, who's telling you why you should absolutely consider the Huawei Mate 10 Pro if you're in the market for an Android phone.
On a typical day, I use my smartphone very heavily. And with this one, I usually go to bed with about 60% battery left after 16 hours. On a really busy day at CES, I once got it down to 30% by 5 p.m. That longevity basically means the Mate 10 Pro is its own battery pack. It can even charge other devices through its USB port.
In addition to awesome battery life, the Huawei Mate 10 Pro also comes with a great camera, phenomenal screen resolution, and a bunch of built-in goodies that absolutely make it worthwhile. But let's say you're an iPhone 10 fan, and like me, you've been on the lookout for great accessories to make your iPhone 10 that much better. Well, we've got TechMe out, who's showing off some of the best accessories that she saw not only at CES, but are already out on the market for 2018.
So the magnetic cable is going to make it a little bit more easier when you're plugging things up. So ultimately, I have one end in here in my phone, and then I have the cable here, and once they're near each other, you can start to see pretty much the distance that it can be before the magnet starts working. Then it'll pull the charger towards it, and from here, you can just charge your phone. So really effortless. It does come with more than one in a pack, so you don't have to just be limited to one, to a particular area in which you're charging. You can put it in your car, wherever else you might find it convenient. But
make sure you watch the rest of that video to see some of the cases that she mentions, because after all, with a $1,000 plus price point, you want to make sure your iPhone 10 is well protected from the elements. Speaking of iPhone 10 accessories, one of the best things about the iPhone 10 is its wireless charging. Now, you may be on the lookout for something reasonably priced for your iPhone 10 to manage that wireless charging situation, and Jonathan Morrison is here with one that is absolutely overpriced and definitely not worth your time.
Yeah, at first glance, I don't think anyone would know or guess that this is a piece of tech. It looks like somewhere where you place your keys or kitchen items, and then all of a sudden, bam, you got a secret hidden wireless charger. Now to turn this on, the power button is located on the bottom, and the initial reaction might be, why the heck would I want to flip this upside down every time I use it? But the way it works is, once you set your phone down, you actually push down, that engages the power button and then turns everything on, which is kind of smart.
The lesson behind this video, buyer beware. Don't buy tech just because it's high priced and looks really slick. Make sure it's actually usable and, more importantly, reasonable and affordable for what you're getting. And that's it for today's show. As always, thank you so much for joining. Any thoughts, feedback, comments, you want to watch other shows, head on over to unboxed.tv or check us out in the iOS store. In the meantime, I'll see you back here soon for more videos from the world of product reviews and unboxings. I'm your host, Jason. Have a great day.